Hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Kayla, and today we are going to be talking about one of my favorite fashion, I guess, properties or principles, the art of layering. Hey guys, welcome back, or welcome if you are new. Today I am so excited to be talking to you guys about a fashion property or principle that I pretty much incorporate in my everyday life, and quite possibly so do you. But before we get into this video, don't forget to pause, go down below, and hit the subscribe button. It is beautiful, red and white, and calling out your name. And I want you to join the Glitterbug fam, as do I, and as does the rest of the fam. And don't forget to turn on the post notification bell so you know when my new videos come out every single Sunday. Now, without further ado, let us hop into the art of layering. I am beyond excited for this. Okay, so if you guys follow me on Instagram, which you should, you might see that a lot of my outfits entail a lot of layering, whether it's like shirt on top of shirt or a shirt, cardigan, jacket, whatever the layering might be, I layer a ton. But I thought it'd be really cool to spend some time talking to you guys a little bit about how I like to layer things, and also the best ways to layer in the fall, because the fall is truly the time of year where you need to have like 17 different layers on, but you also need to be able to easily take all 17 layers off because it can be so cold. Like today it was 23 degrees here where I live, and now it is in the 50s. You really need to be versatile with like how you're layering. So property number one is going to be similar to what I'm doing today, a mock neck and a sweater. So I'm doing mock neck and t-shirt today, which is another fun way to use a mock neck in layering. But what I really like to do is take a mock neck. So this one that I have on right now is just plain red. It's ribbed. It's from Target. Actually, I think both of the mock necks that I use most of the time, they're tank tops, and they're from Target. So definitely check out Target. I got both of them on clearance. I just bought this one yesterday actually, and it's a bodysuit. I got it for $7. Really great deal. So if you guys are in the market, definitely check out the Target clearance section. Big fan of this one. It's super soft, very comfortable, fits very well. I have it in a large, which is true to size. Like I was saying, mock necks and chunky knit sweaters. This is one that I do all the time. I really like 80s and 90s fashion, and layering for me seems like such a fun like 90s grunge sort of vibe. So I like layering a mock neck, a tight fitting one, with a chunky, nice knit, oversized sweater. And then you can also even like layer it with a flannel, something I do quite often. Here's a picture of that. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of this. I think that this is a really nice way to add some texture, to add some new colors into your outfit, to add some pattern. So in this outfit that I'm wearing right now, basically I'm just wearing a red chunky oversized sweater, and then I have the mock neck underneath, and it's adding a little bit more visual interest because it's just a plain sweater, and then you have the stripes in the mock neck. So it's adding a little bit more visual interest to the outfit, playing with patterns, playing with textures, as one is a knit and one is just a nice cotton material. So yeah, I think this is a really great opportunity to play with pattern. Now I sort of drew on the color of the sweater for the mock neck I'm wearing. It's a red sweater, so the mock neck has a red stripe, but you can definitely use this opportunity to bring in different colors. So I think what would be really cute underneath something like this would be like around Christmas time, say, you can wear like a green polka dotted mock neck underneath, which would look really cute. Or if you really like mixing warm and cool tones, which is something I quite like, you can put some sort of like purple underneath, which I think looks really nice with red. Even you can put blue. I might edge on a little bit of like Americana style, but if that's something that you like, go for it. Or even orange and red I think go really well together. It's like a nice bright, summery, warm, also very fall color combination. So yeah, this is probably my favorite way to layer, probably the way I layer the most. Mock necks have saved my life. I love mock necks, but I hate turtlenecks. For me, having turtlenecks on feels like I'm choking, and it makes me uncomfortable, and I just get way too hot way too quickly in them. So mock necks I think are a lot easier for me because it's a bit lighter fabric, and it's not as constricting, I guess, around the neck. I think that's actually a pretty normal thing. So if you are not a fan of turtlenecks but you like the look of it, check out a good mock neck. Like I said, Target is where I've gotten both of the ones that I really love. So check out Target, and particularly check out their clearance section. Don't miss those clearance section deals. The second thing that I like to layer is pretty much like anything with a casual blazer. So I recently did an IGTV video where I talked about how you can style a basic t-shirt and jeans combo and pair it with a casual blazer. Well, another way that you can pair a casual blazer with something in the fall is to pair it with a nice ribbed or a nice light knitted material. I like wearing this tan, very lightweight sweater. So it's a knit, it has a fun pattern in the knit. It's sort of like a box check pattern. I thrifted this, it was super inexpensive. I really recommend thrifting sweaters in the winter and the fall. They can get quite pricey, so when you thrift, you're saving a lot of money while also saving the earth, which I'm a huge proponent of. Pretty much, I would say a good 50 to 60% of my wardrobe is thrifted, so I'm a big fan of that. But yeah, so I like pairing a just casual knit sweater, very lightweight. You don't want to wear anything too heavy in the fall, and pairing a casual blazer over top. So here I have this really nice like tan sort of camel colored sweater with a pink casual blazer. You can tell what a casual blazer is by its structure. So a nice structured blazer would be like the ones you would wear to work. So it's very starched, so it's quite fitted. A lot of the times they have like the harder shoulders. They are more tailored to your body shape, whereas a casual blazer is quite slouchy, and if you bounce it up and down, it sort of moves with you. While it has a quite tailored look while it's on, it has a very casual silhouette. It's just sort of loose flowing, pretty straight lined. So yeah, this would be what a casual blazer is, which I'm a huge fan of them. I don't think that they're used enough at all in fashion. So I have two, and in this outfit I wanted to use the pink one because the other one is actually the exact same color of the sweater, which is cool if you really like monochrome, and that would be a really cool statement look. But I quite like this pink one, so I just paired the two together. And this is an easy way to add some warmth, add some more color, add some more texture. So this is like sort of a suede fabric mixed with the knitted fabric, and so just having that nice combination of the two different textures to add some textural interest to your outfit. This would be a really cool moment to also play with pattern. If you have a really nice casual patterned blazer, I think that would look really cool. Another way that you can layer with a different type of outerwear if you're not really so much into the casual blazer, if you're going for a more casual look, let's say, it would be a good flannel. I am a sucker for flannel. I have so many of them. Like I said, I really like the 90s grunge sort of era of clothing, and so flannel fits very well into that. Get a nice chunky oversized flannel. Again, recommend going to the thrift store for something like this. Head over to the men's section and buy an oversized one. So if you normally wear a large, go for a 2XL, and that will give you just enough room to put a nice lightweight sweater on underneath for it to fit comfortably and for you to not feel suffocated. And it's also pretty easy to just take it off if you get too hot, and you can tie it around your waist. I personally think that is a cool look. Number 3 is going to be the casual t-shirt and cardigan look. This is quite obvious, I think. I think most people would pair a t-shirt and a cardigan together for warmth, just a casual everyday look. If you work in a casual work environment, you can wear something like this. But yeah, I quite like wearing a more fitted t-shirt with a oversized cardigan on over top of it. I pretty much hover in two realms of cardigan, either the chunky oversized cardigan or the long cardigan that hits maybe like mid-calf, that is a bit more fitted. And so I'm showing you two of those options today. One of these cardigans is thrifted, the other one is from Burlington. So this yellow one here that I'm wearing is a thrifted cardigan. And I quite like this combination. It's chunky, it's oversized, it's comfortable, it's casual, and this is just a nice way to make yourself look and feel cozy. Again, this is a cool way to bring out colors in your outfit. So with cardigans, I normally like to find one color in the piece that I'm wearing and choose a cardigan that draws attention to one of the colors in this outfit. So for this one, I have this wildflower t-shirt on, and there are some yellows in the shirt. It's like a yellowy orange color. So I wanted to put on this cardigan to draw that color out, to bring more attention to it. It's very warm, it's very fall, it fits the season very well, and so this is the color I wanted to pay the most attention to in this outfit, and that's why I chose this cardigan. Now the other option, like I was saying, is like the longer cardigan. So I have this sort of, I don't know, this is like a rusty orangey red colored cardigan. So I liked this one too. Like I said, it draws out some of those red tones and those like darker orangey tones out of the shirt, brings more attention to that. Again, very fall colored, but I like this one because it is a bit more structured and it makes you look a little bit more professional. So this might be even a better option for a workplace if you work in an environment that's not terribly corporate or where you have to look very dressy. If you work somewhere that's a bit more laid back, even if it's like business casual, this cardigan would be perfect for that. No. Number 4 is something that I don't do that frequently, but is something that I actually really do quite like the style of, which would be a tight fitted long sleeve shirt underneath an oversized chunky t-shirt. This is another fun way to add color and pattern to an outfit. If you have like a striped long sleeve shirt, a polka dotted long sleeve shirt, maybe one with stars on it would look cool, a floral print, a paisley print, any sort of printed long sleeve shirt I think would look so fantastic underneath just a basic t-shirt. So for the outfit I'm wearing, I just have a plain white one. So this is brightening up the outfit, and then over top of it I'm wearing this neck deep t-shirt. This is a band, if you guys haven't heard of them, 10 out of 10 recommend. The first song I think you should listen to is In Bloom. It's so good. Moving on from that, this is just a really cool way to style an outfit. I think again it adds interest to the outfit. It will keep you warm for sure, especially if you're wearing a tighter long sleeve shirt. It will keep you insulated a little bit. It'll keep the heat in, and then I like chucking on like a chunky oversized t-shirt. I think this is like a little bit of like Billie Eilish vibes if you ask me, and it just looks kind of like cool and edgy and grungy, which is something that I quite enjoy in fashion. Number 5 is going to be tights under skirts or dresses, and then socks over the tights with like a booty on over top of that. So there's a lot of layering going here. So the way that I like to do this is take either a skirt or a dress that's a bit shorter, maybe like just above the knee or at the knee, so it might be like a little bit too short for a colder day, and chuck on a pair of black opaque tights, then chuck on a pair of frilly sort of socks, and then there are many ways that you can do the shoe portion here. I personally like to either put on a combat boot or just like a black bootie. But you can also do like the school shoes look really cool, or like Oxfords would look really cool with that combination as well. Even if you have like a high top Converse, that could look really cool depending on the style of the dress. Number 6, I have my phone here, but number 6 is lace tights under shorts. Now this too is not something that I do super frequently, though I have a friend who wears stuff like this all the time and I always think it looks so cute. I think I'm a bit insecure wearing lace or fishnet sort of stockings, but I think that it looks so cool underneath shorts. So grab yourself a pair of lace tights. I picked up some at Target recently on clearance for a great price. I think I got them for like $2 or $3 and they're super nice. And then just chuck those on underneath some shorts, or even like I'm wearing here, I'm wearing a little romper. It's like a little utility suit romper. I think that the style of this romper transitions really well into the fall or the winter because A, it's quite casual, whereas in the summer I think things tend to err on a more dressy, summery, like floral, ruffle sort of vibe. This one is a bit more casual. It's a thick material. It's also a great color for all year round. It's a light purple, which I think transitions very well into the light blue pastel tones of winter. I think that this is a really great piece to transition throughout your year. So to use it, I, like I said, chucked on some black lacy florally tights, and then I actually put on some boot socks and then my combat boots, my Doc Martens, with it as well. And I love the combination of lacy, delicate looking things with more structured, heavy, grungy, traditionally more masculine pieces. And I think this is a really great way to stylize, personalize an item and transition it into the fall and winter to keep you a bit warmer in something that is otherwise quite cool. Number 7 is going to be wearing sweaters over jumpsuits. Now this is kind of a new thing for me. I recently picked up a maroon colored tank top, utility suit sort of looking jumpsuit from Target. And I absolutely love it. However, it is a tank top, so when it's a cooler day, it's very difficult to wear. So a way that I like to pair something with this is to chuck on a cropped sweater over top. Now I like the idea of a cropped sweater because it helps you define your waist. This particular jumpsuit too has a little tie around the waist to help you define your figure a little bit more, which is something that I quite appreciate. And so what I like to do to emphasize that even more is to just chuck on a cropped sweater with a jumpsuit, and that way, like I said, your figure isn't lost under a very heavy sweater and the definition isn't underneath of that sweater as well. Now you can wear a full-size sweater over top. I definitely think there is room for just like oversized, chunky, loose fitting clothing. I think that this could look really cool. This is a really fun way to add some pattern in. So like even with the cropped sweater, it has some speckles of color in the sweater, and then in the striped sweater that I'm wearing here as well, there are stripes and there are several colors, so you're adding some more color and more pattern and more texture to the outfit. Now with this big chunky oversized full-size sweater, what I recommend doing here is either rolling it up and folding it under, tying it in the back, which is actually how I ended up wearing it for the whole day yesterday, or you can just like try to tuck it under if you want to. Like I said, of course you can totally wear it normally as it is. I just happen to like having it rolled up so that, again, my waist is a bit more defined, and this is a great way to add some warmth. And if you get way too hot, you just take the sweater off and you still have a super cute outfit and a jumpsuit underneath. Okay, and then the last trend, or the last way to layer that I think works really well, is to take some sort of collared shirt, and preferably, okay, so like in the video clip you're about to see, I did not take a tight-fitting, full-length collared shirt. Now, I recommend getting a shirt long enough to tuck in so that it is taut. I also recommend getting one that is not super loose fitting on you. Now, I used a loose fitting, cropped collared shirt. Not the best way to layer, but you can do it if you need to. And then over top of it, I put on a t-shirt. I liked pairing the band t-shirt with the collar because one is a bit more casual, like very obviously very grungy and casual with the Guns N' Roses on it. And then you mix it with a collared shirt, which is a bit more professional, put together, a little bit more tailored. And I quite like the juxtaposition of the two different types of styles. This is another way to add some color. So my collar here is red, and it just brings out the red in the Guns N' Roses shirt. You can also use some pattern. I have some collars that have floral prints on them or some stripes on them, which I think would look super cool. A fun way to add some visual interest and personality to any outfit. And again, it'll keep you a bit more warm with the layers, and if you get a bit too hot, you can just take the t-shirt off and rock a collared shirt, or you can go into a bathroom somewhere, take the collared shirt off, and just rock your t-shirt. Alright guys, so those are the 8 ways that you guys can layer your clothing for the fall and early winter. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Again, don't forget to follow me on social media, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, turn on post notifications so you know when videos come out every week. And I think those are all the things I need to tell you every week. Yeah, I love you guys so much. Don't forget to be kind to people because it costs you absolutely nothing. I love you so much, and I'll see you next time.